How are numbers represented in Egyptian hieroglyphs? Have you ever wondered how ancient Egyptians represented numbers in their writing? Understanding this can give us a fascinating glimpse into their culture and daily life. Egyptian hieroglyphs used a decimal system, which is quite different from the way we write numbers today. In this system, each symbol represented a specific power of 10, and the position of a symbol did not change its value. Let's break down the basic symbols. The number 1 is shown by a single vertical stroke. If you want a representing 10, you would use an upside-down U shape, which looks a bit like a cattle hobble. For 100, there is a coil of rope symbol. When it comes to 1000, the Egyptians used a lotus flower or water lily. Now, if you need to show 10,000, they depicted it as a bent finger. For 100,000, they used a tadpole or a small frog. Finally, to representing 1 million, they illustrated a figure of a god with arms raised, known as He, which symbolizes eternity or a large quantity. To create a number, the Egyptians would repeat these symbols as needed. For example, if you wanted to write to 176, you would use 2 symbols for 100, 7 symbols for 10, and 6 symbols for 1. This additive approach made it straightforward to combine numbers and perform calculations. In the field of archaeology, understanding these hieroglyphic numerals is essential. They help us interpret historical records and artifacts. For instance, the Rhind mathematical papyrus and the Moscow mathematical papyrus contain mathematical problems that show how these numbers were used in practical scenarios, like constructing pyramids or managing resources. Additionally, the Egyptians developed a more compact form of writing called Hieratic numerals. This version was used mainly for administrative and accounting tasks. Hieratic numerals made writing quicker and easier since they used fewer symbols, which was particularly useful for texts written on papyrus. Studying Egyptian numerals not only reveals their mathematical skills, but also offers a glimpse into their administrative practices and daily life. Understanding how they represented numbers helps us appreciate the sophistication of their civilization and the artifacts they left behind.